It's Friday, November 22nd, 2019, and this is the Pro and the Con Show. I'm your host, Michael James Ott. So thank God it's Friday, another Friday for us. Here we go. So today's show is going to be fairly short. Try to be better citizens and focus on the fact, the who, the what, the where, and the when. Today's show, actually, I'm entitling it Re-Election. Because it occurs to me, so just in the recent news, I think it was yesterday or the day before, the Prime Minister of Israel is now being charged with bribery and some other things. I think it was bribery. Anyway, he's being charged because the charge is that he made some arrangements with some friends of his that own some of the big telecom industry players, and in exchange, if I read the article right, in exchange for getting some positive press in some of the publications from this organization, he gave them favorable legal things. He steered the country's regulations and stuff in favor of the same companies that provided positive coverage of him, so he could be reelected. And as I've watched, and as you've watched, I want you to think about this. Okay, this is going to be a short show. I want you to think about this. So as you've watched the whole spectacle over the last months of the whole thing with Donald Trump and Ukraine and the impeachment stuff and the Republicans and the Democrats and all of the positioning and all that, one of the fundamental things that's all coming back to is they all want to get reelected. So Mr. Trump, it was like the next day, if not the day he was inaugurated, I think it was either the day or the next day, he immediately announced his candidacy for 2020, and he held a rally or something within I don't know, it was just within a few days, and ever since then why re-election is an evil, folks. We talk about term limits. The term limit is one. So number one, we should get rid of the political parties and do this candidate pool similar to the jury pool. I've talked about that in previous videos. I'll talk about it in future videos. But if we don't do that, if we just get rid of re-election, no, you cannot get re-elected. No, you serve one term. That's it. And because I guarantee you, the people that are in the House of Representatives, it's a 2-year term. The moment that they're elected, yeah, they fly to Washington, yeah, they participate in some congressional training and meetings and that kind of stuff, but they have to, because of the election process, they're already dead focused, not on serving us, the citizens of this country, but serving themselves and getting re-elected. And why is that? Because they have the definition of success: accumulation of wealth, influence, and power. And guess what? If you get re-elected over and over again, you get all of them. Interesting. And you look at all the trouble that we're in with Mr. Trump. We look at all the trouble that the fellow Netanyahu over in Israel is in, and all of the rhetoric and crap in the impeachment hearings and the blustering from both political parties, and it's all because they all want to get reelected. Okay. Food for thought. I'll throw that out there into the internet. I hope some 30 million or 300 million of you, think about that. Maybe we should make some changes. You can't get reelected. One term. Term limit, one. One term. All right, for the Pro and Con show for this Friday, November 22nd, Michael James Ott. Till the next show, bye for now.